Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Well, today I'm going to be working in my Collage Weekly Journal, Get Dog, and this is a challenge that is by Margarete Miller. I'll link to her YouTube here in the description box, and you can find the prompts at her Etsy, which is Mellow Miller. So this week we need an illustration from a children's book, a hexagon, brown or craft paper, a name of a favorite tea, a string of numbers, and the bonus is a fragrant item from your surroundings. I 100% forgot about that. I meant to go outside and grab some flowers, but I didn't. So we probably won't have that. Let me get our paper out here. If I can get, yeah, I think this is it. Some pretty flowers outside, but I forgot. Alright, so for the base of our layout, I'm going to use these two papers. These are out of this pad, Vintage Country, and it's a Recollections. I'm going to leave that right there because I'm probably going to want something else out of it in a minute. I think I'll do it this way. Alright. That's it. And I got to make sure I do this upside down because I did it upside down last week. So if I don't, then one of them's going to be upside down and one's going to be right side up. I messed up when I punched it too. I just kind of messed last week's up pretty bad. And then my video was, I don't know, whatever you call it, wasn't good. And I had to reformat my memory card. This way. No. This way. Yes, this way. Oh, my husband's coming in. He has no idea I'm recording. He's been gone all day. There's one. Now we'll do this one. And I want this, let's see, which way is it? It goes this way. I want this to be on my paper. So I'm going to make sure I do it this way. I'm hoping that enough of it's left over to get my hexagon out of. If not, then we'll have to choose, which it might be better to choose another one because it'd be the same color, exactly the same almost. So probably that wasn't a good idea. So how is your day going? I hope you're having a good one. I've stayed home all day. This is my first day back from being down at my daughter's. I'm looking here in my craft room. I'm trying to get my new computer up and running. Get everything anything on it, I need to. But I ordered one that had, I don't know, is it Windows 11S or 11, I don't know, it's got a letter on it, which means you can only download apps and such from the Microsoft store, which wasn't working for me. I needed other stuff. So I had, that took quite a bit of time trying to figure that out, but I got it. I got it. You know what I did? Wait a second. This is, I think I got that wrong, but I can fix it because I haven't punched yet. This goes on this side, and this, yeah, I need to punch this side instead of that side. I should have told him to get me, he just went outside, I should have asked him to get me a couple of my flowers. Okay, now this is all kinds of wonky, so I can't really go by that line I have, or by the line they have on there. I'm gonna have to I can't, it would help if I could get it in there. Okay, I think that is pretty close. We'll see. Not bad, not bad at all. Okay, well, we got craft paper. Let's ink around it real quick. I think for this one, I will use my scorched timber. I got like it to be a little bit darker. Oops, I got that on there. And I need this brush. Been working on laundry, getting things caught up, clothes all clean. My poor daughter's washer broke the day I got there. She hasn't got it fixed yet. So I usually will wash while I'm down there, but I really wasn't down there long enough to need to. Usually I'm down there long enough I have to. Can't pack a whole closet. And of course it broke when she had a load of towels. It wouldn't spin out. But she's got to wait on the guys to come fix it. Thankfully it's under warranty. All right, now wipe that up. All right, so this is the page that we'll put the prompts on, so I'm just going to set it over there. This is the page we're going to use, and I need to pick out something out of here to use as my hexagon. I'm going to put my hexagon up here, I think. These are like actual burlap. I don't want to use those because I won't be able to punch through them. That's cute. I kind of like something lighter or a lot darker. This might be cute. I might have a scrap of that one. Do I? I do. Oh, it's not a scrap though, I don't think. I think we're going to use that one. I like that. Or this one. And take both of those out and see what we come up with. Okay. There we go. I can put this Alright, so for my children's book, I found this book, Birds Do the Strangest Things. It's a step-up book, and it's probably from the 70s or something. Now, let me look here. Book Club edition. 1965. I remember that looks really familiar to me, that I've had those. So we're going to use this image, well, if I can get a hold of it. And it's going to go over here, but it doesn't, maybe it needs to go up here like this. And I need to do some inking on that, and I see I need to cut right there a little bit better. I had a hard time with these leaves because I didn't notice them until I cut almost everything out. Oh, I didn't cut there either. It's not, the leaves are not connected to the stem. So I think if I just ink around it, it will look okay. I hope. We'll find out in a minute. I gotta finish out this part that I didn't. I always just cut around parts like this and then go back to them. Keep trying to cut that stem that he's on there. Okay. So let's get some ink on this after I just cleaned up my ink. And I think I should cut down into here some. Kind of like I did with the others. I'm having trouble getting it. Ah! About cut where I shouldn't. Maybe that's how I should do it. Just cut almost to that. There, I think that'll work. Let me get the other side done too. I apologize, I thought I had it ready, but I don't. I'm still cutting up birds at night. I have a bird book, but the birds are only on one side of the page, so I can cut ahead of time and not worry about cutting something I might want. It's kind of hard with other books. You don't really want to cut ahead of time because you don't know which one you're going to want. But the one that I'm cutting up now, you don't have to. And I just didn't realize there was that many birds in the book. I've been cutting forever. That's okay. Did I just cut off something I should have? No, okay. I don't know why I didn't think of this, I'm sorry. Just didn't cross my mind that I could go all the way down like this. And if the paper wasn't yellow, it might help. So I'm reading a good book right now. It is called Kitchen Homefront. I think that's what, Homefront Kitchen. Maybe it's Homefront Kitchen. And it's set in, I believe, 1941 or 42. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's mainly about one lady and her family. Her husband was killed in the war, and she's got 3 little boys. look what I just did after all that. Maybe I can glue it on. But she is a real good cook, and she does a lot of cooking for people in her town. And there is a cooking contest to see who can use make the best dishes with, what am I trying to say? Ration food. And it's a 3-part contest. So it's about her, and it's about her sister, and 2 other people who enter this contest. I have no idea who wins. I'm not that far yet, so I can't spell it for you. But it's really starting to get very interesting. Yeah, I can include that right there. I'm getting to where it's really interesting. I have this out too, but I don't think I'm going to be able to fit that on there. I'll have to save that for another one, but I just love that image. Okay, so here's my hexagons, and I was thinking I would have one. Maybe instead of like that, I'll have it like that behind the bird. Alright, I like that. So let's cut that real quick. Use one of those scissors. I got my new scissors. If you haven't seen my thrift haul, I got them on clearance at Hobby Lobby. Down at my Dollar's. I'm gonna get a drink, and then I'm gonna cut this. And I don't know what I hit, but suddenly there's a whole bunch of windows open on my computer. There is really no telling what I've done. I thought about cutting one on my Cameo, but I think I've got it working, but I just wasn't in the mood to mess with it. I've been so frustrated with that thing for several weeks now. They did some sort of update to the store on Father's Day weekend, and I have not been able to use it since. And it kept saying it needed updated. But my computer is an old one. I was trying to figure it out. And I got it in 2017, but it was my aunt's. So, you know, it's probably at least 10 years old. Or close to it. So, I have not been able to update it. And I have tried, and it has been so frustrating. So I decided today I wasn't going to mess with it. Alright, so I can put that there like that, I think. Or maybe even off a little bit, because it's on, when I put it right there, it's over this flower, and I don't like it. Unless I cut the flower. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I think, let's see. I put that there. Well, I should be able to remember. Okay, so I'm going to cut. Oh, why am I? X-Acto knife blade does that. That white is really showing on there. Yep, there we go. Do it like that. I'm going to try. Where's my little dauber? There it is. Let's see if I can get just a little on this edge without really getting it on top. Oh, well, it's going to be on top. but that white was really glaring. Okay, I want it this way, don't I? Yep, I like that. There's something. Oh, okay, it was just a piece of paper. Alright, let's put some glue down. So on it over. That white's showing again. Okay, there we go. So I got some glue up here. If you hear that, it's my dog snoring. She's an old girl, and she's kind of loud. You know, I'm not liking this, how this ends, so I think I'm going to cut it right there. I think that would be my best idea. She must be having a dream. She's whining too. Oh, now she's up. Well, yeah, I'll punch a hole through it because I like it like that better. And I don't think I'm going to put the leaves back on it because I like it down here. I don't like it way up here. And if I don't put the leaves on it, it's fine right there. So let's do that. All right. Oops, I put that up higher than I meant to, but that's okay. It looks okay. I'll have to poke those holes again, but I don't want to. I want to get this glue dried a little bit before I do that. Okay, now I'm realizing that I want to trace around that, but I'll do that in a minute. First, let's figure out our string of numbers. Oh, favorite tea. We gotta get that on there. I have this box and this lemon cake. If you've ever had this lemon cake, oh. So I saved this thinking I might want it someday for packaging on a challenge. So I think I'm gonna cut this one right here out. I never knew that was there. Huh. There's just post up there. Let's just do that. Maybe it'll be easier. There we go. I only found that once. I have never found it again. And my granddaughters liked it a lot too. I really don't drink much tea anymore. I do more in the winter than any time, but I just really don't have kidney disease, and so I just try to drink water. Now, this really is going to clash. Let's put, I've lost one of my daughters. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's put the gathered twigs, see if that will take the white off a little bit. If it'll stick to this, it's real shiny surface. maybe we will just put that right there. I think that's the best place for it. Alright. I think I need to try to put some more over my fingerprints, and hopefully it will dry and not rub off. Now, a string of numbers. I got 2 sets of stamps out. I was thinking this one. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Confused. What did I do to this? I don't know what I've done. Just do this to kind of fit out. Normally. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to have to tear that plastic up and get a different one. So, I have that I could put, maybe right there. That would look really good right there, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Let me get my block here. Is this big enough? Yeah. I have this little thing that I just got on clearance. I think it's going to help me out a lot. Oh, but you know what the only problem with this is going to be? Not being able to see through my... That's not going to work very well, is it? Unless I could put it like that. There, that'll work. Okay, so let's stamp. I'm going to try the... I don't usually stamp with distress stamps, but I'm going to try it this time. You okay, girl? I don't think it's going to come off very well, but I don't have to. It'll look fine if it's kind of distressed looking. Oh, look, did pretty good, didn't it? Alright, now, I'm thinking maybe another, oh, I just dropped my mouse, another strand of numbers, or another thing of numbers. Oh, why is it strand? Because it says strand on there, doesn't it? Is that where I came up with that word? Yeah, no, a string, not a strand. I was like, I don't understand why I'm saying that. That's these numbers right here, so we'll just use that and maybe put it right there. Except I can't see anything. Okay. Like that, but what if I take this one now? Put it, and we'll make this a really long number. That works. Do I want a number up here? I don't know. Got this one. I could put right here. I like that. I kind of feel like I need numbers all around it now, though. Got this one. That one there. And then I have this one that I can try to not get the number on. I just want the NO is what I mean. I don't want that on there. I don't want it in more than one place. There we go. Okay, I think that worked. Okay. We got everything on here. Illustration from a children's book, hexagon, brown or craft paper, name of a favorite tea, a string of numbers, and I don't have the bonus. So that's okay. You could kind of say the flowers are, because that's what I would put on it, is flowers. So then, let's see, on this side, let's cut this down. Just tear, I tore the other sides, I'll just tear this side too. See if I can get it halfway straight. Nope, because it moved on me. Alright. And let's put some ink on it. What do I do with my brush? There it is. Wow, you can really see my circles there. Well, let's do it all the way around since I did it in one place, and then let's see if I can get it. Oh, I know what else I wanted to do to that page. Okay. Now, let's, I don't know if I want this size under it. Yeah, let's do that size again. Ooh, cut right into where the hexagon's supposed to go. Okay, let me cut that real quick. I made that big enough. There we go. So we will glue this about right here, I think. Maybe up here because I want this to go. Yep, that'll work right there. Now, I will grab, well, no, I gotta glue that down first, don't I? Getting ahead of myself. Thinking ahead and not finishing what I need to finish at the moment. Story of my life. Okay, so this owl needs a little bit of attention. Just a second, I gotta grab my pencils. Intense. Good. This is the right. Nope, that's not the right one. And let's do. Oh, let's stamp it out. That's why I couldn't find what I was looking for. We're going to do bark. Oops. So, going to outline this little guy. Whoops. Getting a little crazy there. I can't think of anything I have to tell you. I had a nice time seeing my grandkids. My daughter, her husband. He mostly worked while I was there. I started the day, my husband and I drove down to our other daughters to our grandson's 14th birthday party. I mean, how is he 14? I don't even know. It seems like just a couple of years ago he was born. And so we got to see all of the family there. My other daughter came from her family, my parents, and then some of my daughter's in-laws were there. And we did that, and then I followed my daughter, her husband home. The two of the middle girls rode with me. They had the baby, the 3-year-old, and the 16-year-old, and I had the 8 and 11-year-old. But they rode with me because they wanted to watch movies, because my van has the DVD player in it. So they were quiet all the way. I think they watched 1.5 movies. It took us a while. And then I spent some time there. They had their 3-year-old's doctor appointment, which was very frustrating to them. It didn't go like their other daughter's appointment. They were not impressed with the lady. So they came home very disgusted. They were there for an autism assessment, and they were only there a couple of hours. Their other daughter with another person, another provider or whatever, was seeing them. They were there all day with her, and they observed her for quite a while, and then they talked with my daughter and son-in-law for quite a while, and looked over all the paperwork they brought in and all that. But this lady, she didn't do none of that. She didn't look over the paperwork. She only spent about 20 minutes with Mia and didn't observe her very long at all, and said Mia made her laugh, and since Mia made her laugh, she couldn't be autistic. And that all the problems that all of her providers are seeing is due to her speech delay. So yeah, it didn't go so well. Oh, I don't think I want to bring that out. I might bring this out though. I don't think I want to bring attention down there. Anyway, I was back at their house with their 16-year-old and 8 and 11-year-old. We had a good day. Oh, and the baby. We had a baby too. He's growing so much. Next time I see him, I bet he'll be crawling. He's growing up too fast. All he wants to do, he wants to be on your lap and he wants to be standing. He's so sweet. We have been blessed with some amazing grandchildren. All right, I think that is all. Let me get that ink out of my brush, and I will get my punch out. And try to punch this correctly. There we go. up there. Okay. So, this. I have a whole stack of children's book by me, trying to decide what I was going to use. But I'm glad I chose that. I like that owl. I don't know what today is, the 22nd. There we go. That's quite crooked. Oh, I have to do it this way now because the book's getting so full I can't get him on this side without putting them here first. Alright, I'll hold this up so you can see it. And I will have a link to Margarete's channel if you would like to go to it and see what this is all about and maybe start joining in yourself. You can join in at any time. You don't have to, join in on January, whatever. So you have a blessed day. I'll see you soon. Bye.